Choose 80s girls. Woo! I'm all starstruck.
Did you actually get to meet Julia Roberts?
We did. Been outside her apartment in the bushes for 3 weeks. Finally got to meet her, didn't we?
Looking back, you shared a lovely photo of Bob Geldof and Paulie Yates' wedding, and you said that was your favourite photo on Facebook recently.
It was my favourite photograph simply because of David Bowie's response to me jumping up and lifting up my kilt. Just as they were about to take the photo. And nobody knew I was going to do it. And I looked across and David Bowie was in tears. It was, and he was sitting, if you look at the photograph, he gets a throne. He got to sit on a throne, I was in some kitchen chair or a cardboard box or something.
We couldn't wait another minute for you to join us. Sorry, we couldn't resist that.
Love
it. Can't wait
a minute. Did you sort of hang out with Madonna a bit that day? Have you got any sort of anecdotes from the day?
Yes, I'm sure I did. But she was way out of my league,
Of course not. You looked fabulous with your red hair and on the stage.
That's true, and I gave her a big break. But frankly, she was on the edge of massive superstardom, and everyone was looking at Madonna,
Finally, from Mark Adams, what is more nerve-wracking, doing a Bush Tucker trial or doing a music concert?
Well, actually, that's a question I've never been asked. Well, I kind of enjoy both. I always get nervous before I go on stage. I didn't get nervous in the jungle before a Bush Tucker trial because I'm quite competitive, so I wanted to win. But I always get a little bit nervous just before I go on stage, which is a good thing, gets you over any tiredness or whatever you've got. The adrenaline kicks in, and that's great. But no, Bush Tucker trial. Try saying that. Bush Tucker trial is a walk in the park. Or a walk in the jungle.
Genesis, that must have been quite an emotional concert.
I cried.
We were.
Did you cry as well?
We were there, yeah. It really brought us to tears.
Do you know when they did...
Phil Collins, seated, wasn't he? And,
it was heavy, wasn't it?
Oh, it was heavy,
he sounded great. Great, but when they did Throwing It All Away, and the spines of the albums came up, and then all the footage of Gabriel and Steve Hackett, I teared up because I turned to my wife Louise and said, we're witnessing the end of an era.
It was the end of an era.
And it was really heavy.
It was very moving indeed, definitely.
Which of your songs do you think would fit into another series of Stranger Things?
Well, 6 of my songs have just gone to LA. Oh. Yeah. So I can't tell you which. Yeah.
Oh, that's really exciting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you been watching Stranger Things?
Yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. And you can guess the whole world wants to be in Stranger Things now. But we had a request last week and a meeting last week, and we sent 6 songs over.
That's amazing. So fingers crossed.
Well, fingers crossed.
You've been an actor.
Obviously, the Queen likes ska.
Yeah, that's it. Is that what she
the
dances?
Queen Mother likes ska music.
Really?
Yeah.
I can see that, actually.
You know, Noel Coward used to have a house over in, I don't know, Jamaica or somewhere like that. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
She used to go there for holidays, and she used to listen to calypso and ska.
Well, there
the
we
Guardian said so. It wasn't wrong.
That's it. She must have said something to the
I
Queen.
can just see her bopping along with her handbag, can't you?
Yeah, definitely. And the corgis joining in.
Absolutely, yeah.
Can't wait to get out there.
There's loads of people dressed up at Rewind.
That's great.
So many different costumes, 80s TV, 80s music. If you had to go out into the crowd and wear a costume from the 80s, what would you come dressed as?
Oh, I'd have me flares on. Me floop-de-loons, we used to call them. And I would always have my hat on because, I always used to wear a hat. So I would always have that on. Yeah. But I'd wear my flares and my hat. That's what I'd have on. I'd have no need for the wig because I had a lot of hair in them days, so I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. My dad was like, "Oh, look over there, Mouse. Look, Michael's peeping through the curtains at you." And I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so nervous." I changed outfits like 3 or 4 times.
Did you say?
So silly. I looked at him. He said to me, "You're so pretty," and I said, "I thought you were taller."
That's like Dirty Dancing, where she says, "I carried a watermelon." It's like one of those lines.
Drummer, that was quite unusual, wasn't it, to have a drummer standing up, which that's your trademark, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah, once I started doing it, I got to do it all the time now. So it was a way when we formed the Stray Cats, we really wanted to do something completely different that couldn't be compared to anything.
What's your favourite ABBA song to perform as Bjorn again?
I like to sing the sad songs, like Winner Takes It All, and get, quite emotional about how amazing the songs are.
I like to sing Knowing Me, Knowing You. That is one of my favourite songs.
My favourite is Ring Ring, because I sold mine after the divorce.
When we did radio interviews, people would call in and, we have Jane from Southampton wants to speak to you, and Jane would say, do you know John Taylor? And I was like, I would always say, why would I know John Taylor? It's not like there's a 80s pop star pub where we all go.
I do know John Taylor, by the way.
Oh, did you?
Sorry.
Yeah.
So were you childhood friends then before then?
Yeah.
And
9 years old, so that would have been 64 plus 9 is 73. So it's about 1973, 74 we met. Yeah.
Oh, that's
so that's the 70s. So I suppose you're not interested.
No.
Not
We're
interested
interested
in
in
that.
The 70s, are we okay?
Oh, yeah. We cross all decades.
Yeah.
So is it weird you asking the questions?
Yeah.
It's usually the other way around.
Well, because I guess I've had 30 years of being asked questions. I thought, I wonder if I can do this.
Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
If you were to come to an 80s festival dressed as an 80s star, who would that be?
Adam Ant, probably.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Stand and deliver, baby.
Because your first album, that was a great, huge success, wasn't it?
It was.
Sort of 5 million
And that
copies.
album's 22 years old now, so I know.
Oh my God.
Let's say it quietly.
We're so old.
It just shows the power of the music can bring, doesn't it?
It does. You never can take it for granted.
No.
Because, and I think the last couple of years has taught everybody that.
Yeah. Oh, and the song came out for your last song where you had Blue Sky. Just went with the words, didn't it? You couldn't have written it.
I couldn't have written it. You absolutely.
And what do you like about Rewind and the 80s festivals? What for you does it bring?
Like, first of all, the ocean of people. That's the first thing. And the next thing is watching people's mouths move. I know that sounds really weird, but I could probably, or the ladies could start a song, maybe sing the first 3 words, and then just stand back and watch them finish, or listen to them finish.
Yeah.
If that isn't a legacy, I don't know what it is.
But some really beautiful artists, some really amazing songs with real lyrics, and they've stood the test of time, like we have.
Yeah, that's right. So who did you have up on your wall as a teenager?
Only one person, it was Nick Hayward. That was it. I only ever had one poster, and it was Nick Hayward.
Gone.
Yeah.
And I said that to Stephen. Said I don't want to do this anymore. Right. Stephen agreed with me. Yeah. And the lovely thing is, it actually saved a friendship. Sorry, fiddling with that, wondering what the hell it was.
That's all right. No, that's all right.
I should know what it is. It's a microphone.
Because so many times you hear that.
I counted up your gigs and festivals over the summer, and I think it was something like 33.
Yeah, wow.
How do you have the energy to carry on like that?
Plenty of greens. Eat your greens. You get plenty of energy. Yeah? Plenty of them.
That's the answer.
Yeah.
I can't see. I've got to put me. Yeah.
Fantastic set today. Oh, fantastic. All those old, the 70s songs.
Yes. I think I was still in nappies when they came out. I'm just kidding. Obviously, I'm older than I look.
It was lovely, but remembering all the little different verses. And I'm afraid, what's that guy? Who's the Welsh bloke we had to bin out? We binned him out.
Terry Griffiths.
Terry Griffiths, I'm afraid, got binned.
Terry, poor Terry.
Yeah, but it was a really boring verse about buying hairbrushes for his barnet. So I just thought, I'll tell you what, we'll drop that and then we'll have a little bit of a breather. So,
One of those.
Great to meet you.
Oh, lovely to meet you both as well.
Give us a squeeze.
Okay, we're rolling. Oh, hi.
We're rolling.
Hi, Chris.
Okay, are you rolling, Lee? Oh, so lovely.
Hello. I'm just talking to see if it's working.
Oh, are you rolling, Lee?
Choose 80s, I'm filming you now.